And that was all without stopping. So that is a victory. Yes, sirree. So I'm going to thank him in my training by rubbing his upper gum. Yes. Yes. He's always itchy in his upper gum. Now we're going to see if he will walk 5 times to the right. I'm going to circle him out like this. Hope that he will not do anything but walk. That's one. That's 2. That's 3. That. 4. And now we're looking for 1 more. Without stopping. Without stopping. Halt. Now, the barefoot, not on the horse, he has shoes. On Mickey, it's because I have chronic Achilles inflammation, and walking barefoot on cold ground reduces my Achilles pain in my both ankles. Now what we're going to do is we're going to ask Baby, yes sirree, he knows what's coming. We're going to ask Baby to trot with the saddle on. This is his 3rd day of having the saddle on after 6 months of no saddle. Yes, yes, yes. So I just tightened the girth a little bit. He bucked a great deal the first day the saddle was put on. We'll see what happens at the trot now. He bucks. We're back in the original direction. He knows horses see from the side of their body. So as soon as I picked up that stick, he saw it. Okay, trot on. Usually takes them 3 strides to listen to me. Trot. Trot. You could always speed a horse up. The real challenge for horsemen, horsewomen, is whatever horse you have, and really whatever breed they are. My opinion is, if when they're very young, you you could have kind of a lazy horse, you could move him up. But if you have a horse that's everything but lazy, very hyper, it's extremely difficult after letting them be that way for a long time to slow them down. He, as I could tell you yesterday, he decided when he was hyper to jump 7 foot down. There's a 7-foot cliff over there, and he, while on the lunge, decided to gallop up to the top of that hill and then fly in the air 7 foot down, landing on 4 legs. Don't know how he did it. So he's clearly a hot horse. And so that was a great, great spring training victory to see him walk. Yes, sirree, baby. Yes, sirree. Yes. And you haven't bucked once yet. Good. Good. Yes. Good, baby. Let's see if we do 10. 1. 2. 3. Oh, we only made 3. Okay. You might be remembering last spring's training, which was 5 trots, 5 walks. Good halt. Nice halt. Yes. Okay, trot on. Trot. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Baby, I'll accept 8. And those of you who are watching this, perhaps to get some advice, I don't know if I'm capable or qualified to give advice, but I know it's worked for my 3 horses that I trained since they were born. Every horse has a different way of liking to be thanked. This horse, actually, if you feed him, he doesn't understand why he should be working. But if you just rub his front gums, he understands that he has a job to do. That he enjoys, by the way. I guess I don't have to explain to those who've watched him for the last 2 years, daily videos of him. He is a show horse. He must have been hatched as a show horse. He loves the camera. He absolutely chews it. I've lost 2 iPhones and 1 iPad because he picks them up to give them to me so I could film him. I don't know if any horseman has ever done it, but maybe I'll show him a video on an iPad and he'll watch himself. He's dropping now because he's actually in a little bit of what you call spring fever. You can see the way he tried to get me to rub his gums. now we're going to trot in the other direction. And we'll see if we could do 8 in the other direction. Okay. So being dropped and nipping at me is, as all of you know, what a stallion does when they mate. Trot. 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 Hey! BabyToo. BabyToo, trot! For the camera. Oh. I suspect this horse is left-handed, but I don't know yet. Those of you who were watching and perhaps trying to learn something, baby, stop. As I went to the left, if you are watching the length of the lunging rope, I started at 16 and went down to 10, which means as he was walking or trotting, he was actually having to bend at the girth, a little behind the girth, more and more. And bending more and more means I took the circle, which was like this, and it was perhaps like this. And then when I had him halt, his body was bent like this, because the circle went from this size to this size. And I've done that since he arrived. When he arrived, much younger than I thought he was, he could not go in a circle on a lunge. He didn't know how to do a circle on a lunge. Now, while I was facing the camera, did he switch directions to that direction? If he did, then he is left-handed, because I thought I was going this way. Yes, BabyToo. Trot. Sit. Trot. 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 Nice and slow. Nice. Okay. Okay, trot. Trot. Big rock. Trot. Let's do 3 in this direction. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, in this direction we're going to settle on that. Okay? Halt, halt, halt. Then, like last year when I was on his back, I did the same thing, and then I used the word halt, and he would stop like this. But I couldn't get off him and rub his upper gum. No. So the only award he got when I was on his back was a cupped hand saying, "Good boy." Now, I think it's best for starting the bucking canter at the side of his body, which is easier for him to bend. Okay, here we go. Okay, and if I could go from the walk right to the canter, I like that. Canter, canter, hey. I like that. I like the fact that when he started, he wasn't crazy, and he wasn't upset. And let's see if I can go 8 times. That was 2. Come on. That's okay. Let's go. Come on.